aircraft here, so I'm just about ready to start CAing the hinges, the elevator, the rudders. And one important step here is what you won't see me do is I'm not going to use CA on the split flaps yet. Reason being is because the flaps are hidden up under the bottom, so if I CA those in there, it's going to be a pain for me to try to get the hinge that will control the servo to let the flaps down. So I'll show you guys exactly on that tip. So if you're building this plane, don't CA the split flaps in just yet. You want to be careful and always think about that when you do have split flaps, because the flaps are underneath, so there's no way to get in there without damaging something. Just one of the areas you want to be careful on. So I'm gonna move this. I got everything sitting here. I got my medium CA glue. Already lined this up here for you. Added CA here on the tips here. I'm gonna go ahead and slide this in here. See what we get. Good fit there. So the rudder's on there. And now what I'm going to do is get the ailerons, the elevator, and the rudder section's already been done. So the ailerons and the elevator section is what we have to do. Because I like to slide them out using your 15-minute. I don't want to keep saying 15-minute. Using your CA. Just add a little CA right there. Slide it right back inside the hole. Do each one of them the same way, just a little dab there. And as you can see there, CA dries very fast. So what I'm going to do now is a dry fit test to make sure this lines up here, leaving me enough space so everything still moves. But you can see it fits there perfect. So now I'm going to slide it back out just to the edge here. Just enough so I can drop CA on here. Catch it. Do it on both sides here. Some people don't do it like I do it, but this has always worked for me. I've yet have one come apart on me. So there we have it. We'll set that there. Let it dry. Do the same step with the second one here. Hinge is already pre-installed right there for you. Add me a little CA. Remember, this stuff dries very fast. There's one. There's two. Here's the third one here. See that CA dries really fast, almost instant. When I put it in there, it dries. So we'll fit it again here as we did on the first step there. Everything lines up and slides in there, so I'll line it up here again, making sure it fits just on the edge so I can drop the CA and slide it in there. There we go. So we have both sides did here. which they'll sit like this. So we got the elevator section done here. Now we're going to move on to the wings. Remember, just leave the flap along there. At least I would. Some people can do it, or you can try to attempt it, but I think it would be very difficult trying to fit that in there and try to put the hinge control horn up in there. Just easier to do it the way I'm going to do it, I find. Some people do it different. So we're going to do the same steps here. Add a little CA. This steps always goes by pretty fast. I actually find it's when you start working on a motor is when you have to really calculate things out and measure things more. Remember, the CA dries very fast. So what I'm going to do here again is line it up and make sure it fits in there just like it should before I add CA to the other side. And it fits all the way in there, so I'll pull it out a little bit, just enough to slide CA on both sides. Make sure we got a little space in between there. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see the gap that I left here and here. So we have one of the wings and one more wing to go. Keep sliding things to my left here so nothing's in my way. As I keep stressing, the CA dries very, very fast. The warmer it is, the quicker it's going to dry. So we'll do the same step here. Pull it out. CA. Slide it in there. There we go. See how fast that CA is drying? Put the cap back on top of the CA cap. Don't want it to spill or get anywhere. CA dries together, so it's quick. It's important you move quick and kind of know exactly what you're doing here. Put the top back on the CA. Put the X-Acto knife back out to place. Don't want a sharp blade sitting around. But everything should be dry now and move in order. Everything's locked in place here. And there we go. So the pieces that need to be CA'd